You ever have those moments where you're super motivated to plan something huge, but when it comes time to actually start, nothing happens? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on a really powerful psychological trap that, yeah, is probably messing with your life goals more than you think.
Oh, you know the one. One day, I'm going to get fit. One day, I'll launch that side hustle. One day, I'll finally get around to organizing the garage. We've all got that one day list, right? A bunch of stuff we really genuinely want to do, just not today. But here's the thing, that constant push to later isn't you just being lazy. Nope, it's actually a very specific, kind of fascinating trap that our own brains are setting for us. So there's actually a name for this. It's called the intention action gap. And it's basically that huge, frustrating canyon between the person who says, I'm totally waking up at 6 a.m. for a run, and the person who, the next morning, smashes the snooze button like their life depends on it. It's a universal thing, and man, is it annoying. We've all done this, right? It feels so productive, almost responsible, to make a plan for later. But you gotta ask yourself, why do we do this? Why are we so incredibly confident that this future me is gonna be some kind of superhero with endless willpower? To really get it, we need to meet this person you keep handing all the hard work to. And you might wanna sit down for this, because the truth is, your brain doesn't really think that person is you. Okay, so the fancy psychological term for this is temporal self-displacement. It's this wild little quirk where our brain literally sees our future self as a different person, an outsider, almost like a complete stranger. And this is where that disconnect really hits you. Your present self, that person is real. You're feeling the effort, the desire to just chill on the couch right now. But future you? Oh, that person is just an idea. An abstract hero who apparently loves hard work and never gets tired.
And that's the kicker, isn't it? It is so easy to dump a mountain of work on a stranger. You'd never tell a friend they have to wake up early and do all your chores. But you will sign up future you for that same task without blinking an eye. But that future stranger thing? That's only half the story. There's another, much sneakier reason this trap is so effective. And it has everything to do with how your brain gets its feel-good rewards. Now, this is a total paradox. Our brains are hardwired to chase rewards, right? But what if I told you they can be tricked into rewarding the plan instead of the action? And in doing that, they pretty much kill your motivation before you've even started. Okay, so here's how it works. Step one, you set a goal. You say, tomorrow, I'm doing it. Then, step two, you start imagining how awesome it'll be when it's done. You see the success, you feel the pride. Step three, your brain sees that happy picture and gives you a little hit of dopamine, that feel-good chemical. And that leads right to step four. You feel a little bit accomplished already, so the actual urge to do the work just fizzles out. Your brain is basically short-circuiting the system. It's like it's handing you the trophy for winning the race before you've even put your running shoes on. And that premature feeling of, I did it, is one of the biggest reasons we get stuck in the mud. So you've got these two things working against you, the future stranger and the fake reward. It's a heck of a trap. So the big question is, how do we start closing that gap between what we want to do and what we actually do? Let's just break this cycle down one more time, because seeing it laid out is so important. First, you push the hard work onto your future self, that stranger. Then you get that little fake dopamine buzz just for making the plan. And the result? The actual work doesn't happen. And tomorrow, you just start the whole cycle over again. So what's the big solution? The secret escape hatch? Honestly, it's not some crazy productivity hack. The most powerful tool you have is just awareness. Really, it's about catching yourself in the act. The second you think, I'll do that tomorrow, just pause. Ask yourself, am I just dumping this on a stranger? And when you feel good about just planning something, ask, did I actually earn this good feeling, or is this that fake dopamine hit? Just asking those questions can change everything. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. Now that you know how the trap works, the next time you say, I'll do it tomorrow, who are you really talking to? Are you handing a task off to some stranger you don't care about? Or are you making a promise to the person you actually want to become? The answer to that? Well, that could be a game changer.